representing your Oklahoma City Thunder. At the small forward position, at 6'6" number 23, Derek Jones Jr. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 42, Manas Buzelik.
Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Markkanen is out there with Yabusele. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's John Morant. And it's Jay in at the 2 spot. Now Jones. Pass to Doncic. Five to shoot. They get it back. Here's the professor. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Suns. Jay, the pass to Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Barrett. After Luka Doncic's miss. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Harper. Jones has got the opening field goal of the game for the Thunder. Morant passes to Jay. For 3, Barrett. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Barrett against Jones. Pass to Doncic. Here's Harper. No good off the front iron. Here's Morant. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, that ball was in and out of the hands of R.J. Barrett so quickly. He did not give the defense any time to react.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Doncic against Morant. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And it's Morant missing.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Buzelis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He misses the free throw.
A really talented youngster, Matas Buzelis, comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And the second free throw, good. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Now, Doncic, after Lowry Market, misses from long range. Morant against Doncic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Got a hand on it. Jones with it. Down low. Stolen by Yabusele.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Harper slams it in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 29 points last game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Markkanen. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lowry Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And Markkanen drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Doncic with a screen for Harper. From past the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this year. Just cannot get one to go.
Jay, the pass to Morant. Outside, Markkanen. To the wing right side. Barrett kicks to Morant. Doncic with the steal. Buzelis, no one around him. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 6. Morant looking around. 3-pointer, Markkanen, and Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. To the paint, stolen by Markkanen. Barrett against Jones. Markkanen a screen on Jones. And Markkanen with the slam.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Buzelis. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. A Professor. Good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Coming onto the floor right now are your starters.
Thunder with some changes. Stewart checked in for Buzelis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. And Jared McCain subbed in for Luka Doncic. Different look here for the Warriors. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Kyle Anderson comes in for Markkanen. Reza Shea, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant to the left side wing. Jovic passes to Jay. And the Warriors miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Harper. Here's the professor. Shoots over Melton. Harper, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Jay, the pass to Anderson. For McCain, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic. Teams changing it up here. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside DeRozan. McCain sets a screen for DeRozan to the inside. Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Thunder in 4th.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. After Reza Shea. Latrey. Thunder with the rebound. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing. He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Melton. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Over DeRozan. Here's Tillman, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Now here's DeRozan. He has yet to score. He had a nice open look right there.
Good eyes from DeRozan, playing inside out.
Here's Melton, trailing here by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
With the rebound. The Thunder leading by 8. Now McCain. Melton with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Shea. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Right wing. Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And DeRozan has mastered the art of the pump fake. He's been doing it for years, and people still buying it.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
McCain against Melton. Here's the screen. Inside. Stewart with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high and has stuffed the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one. Will it go? And it's Shea missing. The Thunder leading by 12. DeRozan on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Here's Shea, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Anderson outside, lets it go from deep, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Jay out there with Morant. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Doncic. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Morant against Doncic. Morant dishes to Anderson, and that one drops for him.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And stolen by Barrett. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Pass to Champagny. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Barrett. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Morant with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you guys.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Warriors trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Thunder. Whoa! What a play!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Oklahoma City. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Kyle Anderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here it finds Markkanen. And nothing is falling for him right now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harper the pass to the professor. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Markkanen. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Oklahoma City. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the basket is good. Harper's got 6. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Basket good. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant outside. Doncic with the steal. Outside Harper. It's Jones on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Morant. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
For your second battle, come on, everyone.
He's checked in for Buzelis, and Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. And Morant's got the ball here for Golden State. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Can they get it? And Jones pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. The three-pointer no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Pass to Jones. McCain sends a screen for Jones. Out to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Barrett the pass to Jay. Back to Barrett. There's the steal. Into the lane. And Harper slams it in.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Jay. Back to Morant. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 5.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Here's the professor, and he dunks it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Barrett with a screen on McCain. Pass to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Jones. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Markkanen. DeRozan defending. On the wing, Markkanen. He's got 9. 4 on the clock. From deep. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morant against McCain. Here's DeRozan. Markkanen with the block.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the professor, defended by Yabusele. The professor passes to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Yabusele, and it's blocked. And here's Harper from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barrett kicks to Yabusele. Morant left side. Markkanen from outside. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Warriors shooting like 21% from the field so far. Morant outside. Markkanen sets the pick for Morant. Outside, Markkanen. And the Warriors miss again. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Thunder.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
We've got Buzelis. Harper is out there with Doncic. Then there's the professor. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's the professor. Doncic outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Morant against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Harper. Pass to the professor. Doncic against Morant to the paint. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Barrett. Yabusele passes to Jay. And they double up Markkanen. Puts up a 3. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Buzelis. Doncic feeling it out. Beyond the arc. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Barrett with a screen on Doncic. Now, here's Barrett. And there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Doncic against Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Yabusele. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Jay. Markkanen passes to Jay. Golden State moving it around. Barrett with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Yabusele setting a screen for Barrett. That one goes. Counted.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Here's the professor. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
And the basket by Jay.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Shoots. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Down low. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Doncic outside. Back to Harper. Pass to the professor. Uses the glass to drop it in. The professor's got 10 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Jay, the pass to Morant. Yabusele in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. checked in for Oklahoma City. Holland comes in for Harper. Then for the Warriors, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Lauri Markkanen. And so Doncic will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holland. Morant against Doncic. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
To the inside, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Jovic passes to Morant. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jay. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stewart up top. Here's Holland. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. Doncic has got 17.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Here's Jovic. Scoreless thus far. There's a good screen. To the paint. Deflects the pass. For the 3. Jay misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Anderson passes to Jay. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jay's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Champagnie. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. DeRozan comes in for Buzelis. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. McCain against Melton. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. McCain with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's DeRozan. 5 on the clock. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Pass to Milton. That three off the mark. Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Anderson against DeRozan. Trying to get something going. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
There's the pick. Back to Rizashea. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's the drive. Jovic, no good. On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Anderson. And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. Now McCain. Still scoreless. And Stewart gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to McCain. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Left side, Anderson. Here's Champagne. He's covered by Anderson. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2, Champagne.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Rizashea up top. No luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Carter out there with Zachary Rizashea. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Tillman in at center. Here's Rizashea. McCain defending. Rizashea with it. Craig with a screen on McCain. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Rizashea missing. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Kane dishes to Jones. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's McCain. Up and in on the way. McCain's got his first basket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Carter. Hendricks passes to Carter. Shoots over Payne. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's McCain. A three ball. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Warriors shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Carter finds Rizachet. Craig sets the screen for Rizachet. Misses the three.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Pass to Newell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Lyles. Payne kicks to Jones. Pass to McCain. A three-pointer is right on target. McCain's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Payne. Craig pulls it in. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rizachet. They get it back, and the shot goes in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lyles passes to Payne. Lyles a screen on Carter. For three, Payne. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Carter. Here's Rizachet. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's 7 points for Rizachet.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Newell. Lets the three fly. Pass to Payne. Now McCain. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Count that bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Lyles. Pass to Payne. Lyles sets a screen for Payne. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Carter looking around. Pass to Rizachet. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jones finds Payne. Here's Newell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Rizachet, defended by Jones. Pass to McCain. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Tillman. Tim, as we look at the area of modern Madison, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Pass to Tillman. Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Timeout for Golden State.
Different look here for the Warriors. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's number 33, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Rizachet. He hits the second from the line. And so Morant will bring it up for Golden State. Yabusele, a screen on Doncic with the step back. Morant kicks to Barrett. Unloads from 13. It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Morant in the corner. pass to Yabusele. Here's Jay with the crossover.
That's as good as it gets.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The Thunder leading by 19. Doncic outside. Banked in off the glass. And it's 13 points for the professor.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. And there's the three.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now Doncic. Doncic with a screen for Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The Thunder shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Back to Doncic. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the professor. Fades away. The Warriors pull it in. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Luka Doncic.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that one falls. Now Doncic. Here's the professor, defended by Yabusele. And there's the dunk.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.